So if you clicked on this video, chances are you're in one of two groups. Group number one is you have a ton of money, but maybe not a lot of time. And so you're looking for a project you can put your money into and earn some passive income. Or maybe you're in group two, where you have a lot of time, but maybe not that much money. And you're looking for a legitimate play to earn game to invest your time in and hopefully make some life-changing wealth from. Well, in today's video, we're going to be talking about Ravendawn Eternal. Fun fact, did you know that the average life cycle for a game is about 3 months? All the game tokens that are being launched right now, most will fail because it takes years to craft a gaming experience that's enjoyable, that's balanced, that's fun, that's engaging. One of the first things I'm excited about this thing is it's actually backed by a legitimate game studio, Living Phoenix Entertainment Group. This is the team behind it here. We have Nicholas as their CEO. They've actually developed another game. They spent 5 years making this thing, Ravendawn Online, and they're using those lessons learned, those mistakes learned over those 5 years to go ahead and build a gaming experience on the blockchain. Now, this project is also supported by Polygon Studios. They're working with them to go ahead and launch on their Polygon blockchain. Now, I want to take a second to kind of overview the gameplay so you know how this thing works. So first and foremost, you go ahead, you build your character, and you use unique classes, okay? And those classes have different perks and benefits. You have archery, protection, spiritual, witchcraft, wizardry, and each of those are going to slightly change your gaming experience, right? Because some are going to have strengths and some are going to have weaknesses. And then you use your character to go ahead and enter into the world, where there's player versus player, there's player versus environment, there's arena, upcoming tournaments, to go ahead and try and get your hands on goods. Go ahead, pack into your pack. And those trade packs are the main economic model behind this game. So as you're going out into the world, kind of collecting these rare items and ingredients, you're putting them into a basket, which is a trade pack. You're going to your local trade post and you're turning those in for in-game gold that can be converted into the native token, the Sunbreak token, and then cashed out for fiat, for cash. Now, in addition to that, there's also ways that you can go ahead, you can buff up your player. They have Raven cards planned, and what Raven cards will allow you to do is purchase NFTs in their marketplace that'll give your character, your in-game character, either spells to make them slightly more potent and dangerous, or perks and abilities. In addition to that, there's also going to be professions. So if you want to be, the best in the world at fishing or at blacksmithing or at breeding moas, which are like these giant birds, whatever you want to do in the game, there's so many different experiences that you can tackle, and all of them circle back to that free-to-play, play-to-earn model. Now, we talked about how you go ahead and get your hands on those trade packs. It kind of comes to this risk reward on your movement, okay? So you can start out the game and you're on foot, but that means you're slower. Maybe that means you're also going to be attacked on your way back to a trade post. So you're able to go ahead and get your hands on some moas, which are, as I mentioned, a mount, right? It's like a giant bird you can ride. You're slightly faster. But then you can also go ahead and look at ships or wagons, go ahead and kind of choose and navigate the best way for you to get your goods to those trade posts. One thing that's really interesting about their world, so if you zoom out on the size of the world, it's quite large. And the trade posts are going to have different prices and rates based on the rarity and need of that area. So if everyone's taking fish to this one trade post, there's this trade post all the way out here that's getting no fish. The prices that they're going to pay you are going to be so much better all the way out there. But there's also the risk associated with you having to take it there. So how are you going to balance that to really maximize the amount of money you can make from playing the game? Now, unlike most play-to-earn games, there is no upfront cost to start. Okay, it's a true free-to-earn game. Unlike Axie Infinity, where you have to go buy a floor Axie of $20, you can start playing this thing and earn money right off the bat. And how you're going to do that is either A, collecting items for trade packs, as we mentioned. You could also go ahead and craft items. You'll have professions. You could be the best blacksmith in the world and sell those items in the marketplace. You can battle other players, complete world quests, or solve world puzzles. But if you're in that second group, which I am, where I have a lot of money, but I don't have a lot of time, you can also invest and earn. So one of the ways that they're going to be able to do that is through the NFT sales of estates, of lands. So what that's going to allow you to do is go ahead and earn 50% of the trade pack gold that's sold within your region completely passively. You don't have to do a thing. You don't have to lift a finger. So as the game goes ahead and picks up and more players are playing and more revenue is being moved around, you're able to go ahead and in essence tax that for yourself. In addition to that, those estates will also go ahead and give you the ability to craft goods on those, like breeding animals, creating items that aren't available anywhere else in the game except for on estates. And then you'll be able to put those into your trade pack and also sell them. And then just in case you want an even more passive experience, if you're gonna go ahead and buy some of those land NFTs, you can also use a scholarship system. Go ahead and lend those to another player who will tend to your land, who will tend to your animals and your crops, and do a revenue share with you. Now, when we talk about timing, and this is another part why I'm so excited about this thing. So when we talk about timing and entering these projects, we've reviewed probably hundreds of different projects on this channel, and it's proven over and over the best time to get into these projects is early, because you're able to get a discount on the tokens, you're able to get some early stage NFTs that are super powerful. And so the fact that this thing is still in alpha, I think is ideal for you, me, and anyone else who wants to join into it. If we go ahead and take a look at Axie Infinity, not saying this is going to be the next Axie Infinity, but just as a comparison, the initial coin offering for Axie Infinity was 10 cents USDC, or USD, the US dollar. So for 10 cents, you can get an Axie token. And I don't need to tell you, I'm sure you already know, but at one point last year, Axie rallied up, 157 bucks. And now it's trading around $50. So it gives you the potential, hey, don't FOMO, use this video to research further, but it gives you a potential to maybe be here before this big old run up. Now, if you want to go ahead, you want to check out this website yourself, I am going to have a link to it down in the description of the video. I also have a link to their Discord. I'm a member of it, and I'm planning on being an active member in this community going forward. I want to stay as close as I can to this project. And I think to go ahead and kind of just roll this thing on out, I want to share a quick game clip with you and hopefully get you guys excited. And make sure I got my audio going, and boom. Those are the moas, those are the birds, the mounts I told you about. Keeping in mind, mining some items, creating a strategy, chopping down trees, marrying chickens. Come on. So there's my review of Ravendawn Eternal. Above excited about this project, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how they kind of take it from here and hopefully make a decent amount of money off of it. So my name's Ryan, No Autopilot YouTube channel. If this was helpful, hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you want. Also, let me know in the comments section down below what you think. What do you think about this project? Are you as excited as I am?